Well, hello and happy Sunday, groovy people. I am heading off to an 80s afternoon and I wanted to make a really quick dip. So I thought this is going to be the quickest live ever. And so herb and garlic dip, it's been around forever. It's from the TM31 days. We used to make it at our demos when we used to do 6 dishes, and we would leave some of that dip in the bowl and make a coleslaw or beetroot salad. So I'm not going to do that on my live, but when I come home, we're just having fish and salad tonight. So I'm going to make the herb and garlic dip in a lickety split. So I'm going to flip the screen and I'm going to do it free fall. I will share the recipe in the comments, but all you need to do is put herb and garlic and it will come up. It is an all-time classic, absolute favorite for everyone. So I'm gonna have to take these off because I can't see a thing with them on. So, you like my lovely eyes? So back in the 80s, I used to be a hairdresser, I still am, but I used to try and get as many colors on my eyes as possible. So anyway, I'm gonna flip the screen and I'm gonna get on with this quick dip. So, one thing that I think is really important is the quality of your ingredients. Now, I love Philly cheese. Yes, it's probably a little bit more expensive than the others, but always buy the full fat version as well. Don't go for that light stuff. To make it easier to spread, you can put a bit of yogurt, and this is my yogurt starter, so I'm going to have to buy a new pot set yogurt. So, I've got 2 wee little cloves of garlic. For you, those of you that have never seen how quick a Thermomix can chop a clove of garlic, I'm coming to manual mode. I'm not going to count the seconds. I'm just going to come to speed, I'll come to speed 5 and go. And actually I might need to go a little bit faster. Well, let's go to, there we go. That has taken me a couple of seconds longer than it should have. So it's been a long time since I have done this recipe, but that has chopped that down, and I just realised my bowl was a wee bit damp. That's okay. So I'm going to just take, I didn't peel that garlic either, so then I'm just going to throw in the rest of my herbs. So I've got some parsley, some dill and some chives. The actual recipe asks for a little bit of onion, I think, and from memory, but I find it way too oniony. Go figure. So I'm going to quickly chop that down, and for 1 or 2 seconds, you can hear when it's finished. And then I'm going to add my block of Philly. Now, smell that. Chop down in no time at all. And I'm going to then put in my Philly cheese. And now when it's really hard like this, it's a good idea to cut it into cubes, okay? So I'll get another knife, and I told you I was doing this on the fly really quick because my 80s afternoon starts in about 15 minutes. So, and I've got to get there yet. So, okay, that is my Philly cheese, and I really like a good bit of natural yogurt. Not only will it make it spread further, it gives it a really nice little zing. So, yum. I'm going to put this dip back into this container. Save on washing up. So, and I'm going to come back down to speed 6 and just mix that up. That whole thing, even though I took another second or 2 to do the garlic, has taken 15 seconds. And this is You can put anything into this. You can put baby spinach if you want to make it really green. Would have been really good for St. Paddy's Day, wouldn't it? To put extra spinach in to make a really green dip. I'm going to give that a scrape down. I might just give that another second, just because I can. And go. One more second. Then I'm going to pop the back into this container. I'm going to take half with me to my 80s event, and I'm going to save the rest for tomorrow because I'm heading away with my family for my daughter's birthday, and we're doing nibbles tomorrow afternoon. So I'm going to put half into there. I'm going to actually leave, I'll have to get a smaller container to split that up. I'm actually going to leave about that much in the bowl, and then when I come home I'm going to throw in some fennel, some cabbage and some carrot, and I'm going to chop that up for about 4 or 5 seconds, and that will be my coleslaw ready for my fish. And the dip is going to be the dressing. So all in one, super, super easy. So this is the super delicious herb and garlic dip. Better just make sure. It's delicious. Absolute favourite. Have you made it before? I'd love to know if you've made this recipe. If you haven't, put it on your to try list. Anyway, that's all for this afternoon. Actually, I'll give you one more little tip because there's quite a bit of stuff stuck around the blade. I'm going to pop that on, and I'm just going to start that again 1 more second. And the centrifugal force, I know a big word for a Sunday, is going to have flicked all of those ingredients off the blade, and now your blade is relatively clean. Now I will actually want that left in the bowl to make my coleslaw, but otherwise it helps you to scrape out that much more. But I actually want that left in my bowl for later on when I come home. I'm not going to be out late. It's actually a Pilates class that we're just going to have a little bit of fun. So we're doing a charity fundraiser thing. So anyway, that's me for Sunday afternoon. You can put your whole bowl into the fridge. Did you know that? I often do that. Just need to make room in my fridge, and that will be ready for when I come home. Anyway, that's all for this afternoon. Have fun, and I'll see you all on the flip side. And remember, #replay if you are watching this later.